You can only depend on each other. Let's see if they can use that as fuel in this ball game.
And off we go from Denver. Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chargers set to go on offense for the first time, and they are led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020. Now in his second season out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
About the only thing that didn't go right for Justin Herbert his rookie season, the team's overall record. The Offensive Rookie of the Year
Here we go, week 12.
Was the fourth rookie with over 4,000 yards
almost
passing,
to the playoffs.
just 38 yards short of the rookie record set by Andrew Luck in 2012.
Thanks for the people who are in my franchise, putting in work, trying to win the Super Bowl.
31, breaking the mark of Cleveland's Baker Mayfield. This young man's potential, limitless.
He's trying to win the Super Bowl too.
Wanted to be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers and help open up the stadium big in 2021.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 29, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. A Charger first. There's Herbert finds Williams. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
13 yards remaining on second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, the Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's coming a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Gordon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Gordon on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Bridgewater to throw it. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Linval Joseph gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Bridgewater.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Teddy Bridgewater with touchdown number 8 on the year.
as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. It's caught by Funchess. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From just shy of midfield. Herbert, that'll be complete to Cook. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Over the middle, complete to Judy. 7 yards the pick up there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando,
what's up,
here's
Goat?
Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime
Cool,
Report.
man.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get
Join
interesting.
up as soon as you're
in this
ready.
final weekend before
Probably by
Thanksgiving.
November we'll be in the
Let's see what's
playoffs
going
already.
on around the NFL. We'll begin out west
So
at
far,
Levi
so
Stadium
good.
in Santa Clara. And
Should be
in
in
the
the
second
playoffs
quarter, it's the Vikings who are out
for
on
my
top.
season anyways.
The Vikes locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel
Because they've been
they've
running the
gotta
ball with
have.
Melvin Gordon.
From there, we head east
Shutting
to
them
Detroit
down on
to take
defense,
the
on
Lions
number
at
one
home
defense again.
at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Jared Goff, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. Meanwhile, in our game, just
I don't really pass, man.
For all the scoring,
only when I have to.
7-0
I just give it to Melvin Gordon
and for the call the second half,
or
we send it back
Williams.
to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden
Even
and
Judy, I
Charles
give
Davis.
Judy the ball sometimes on the
Okay,
the
Coach,
reverse
thanks as always.
run pace.
This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. KJ Hamler returning it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, I know how you play, man.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Their
Not sure I
defense
paid
has
you yet.
pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game.
I'm down for a
as they've
game
got
whenever
it
you get
first
to
and
Madden.
10. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Yeah, Ravens are available. There's a user Steelers too. He's pretty good. He beat me last time I played him. I should see him in the playoffs again, though.
First and 10.
I don't think the Ravens are doing that good. I don't remember. In this franchise, anyways.
Now Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw, Bridgewater. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him.
I'll let him know. Ravens unavailable. Hey, but you're going to have to get that next gen Madden, bro, because we're going to go to PS5. Hopefully soon. PS5, man.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
I think
Total
at least 15 touchdowns. No, he's got a bunch of touchdown passing.
So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. He can't get him down. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Herbert on the option. He's going to run with it. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there, and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over, because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. honed in on it and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 7 yards the pickup there. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You're talking about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Third and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
The penalty. Here's Gordon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Broncos, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.